Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Sweet Spot. This is your host, Ryan Embry. We are not here at our Travel Media Group studios. Instead, we are live on site for another incredible and amazing edition of our TMG Sweet Spot Spotlight series. We've got such an exciting property to showcase today and an amazing guest to do it with, Henry Martinez, General Manager of the Hyde Midtown Miami. Henry, thank you so much for being on the podcast with me.
Well, thank you for hosting me.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Before we get into this incredible property that had just the pleasure of touring all around and seeing, let's talk about your hospitality journey. This is one of the most unique things in our industry. Everyone kind of coming from all aspects of, maybe not starting in hospitality, but ending up there. What made you fall in love with hospitality? Where'd your journey and led you here to the Hyde Midtown Miami?
Excellent. Absolutely. Well, first, I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you and your audience a bit about our hotel. So how my journey started. I went to college unsure what to study and with very limited knowledge of the English language. So I took a career exploration test. Now I think it's called a career workshop, which is an aptitude test. And that test is designed to determine a person's ability or propensity to succeed in a given activity, meaning there's really no right or wrong answer. And to no surprise, hospitality came on top. Yeah. So my career in hospitality truly spans over 2 decades, working at 7 different properties and opening 4 hotels. Beginning as a front desk agent, I quickly advanced through various roles within the rooms division and eventually stepping into leadership positions such as director of rooms and director of operations. In April of 2022, I was honored to take the role of general manager of Hyde Midtown Miami. Each step of the journey has prepared me to do what I love the most, which is interacting with people and trying to make a difference in their lives.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a common story that we hear, right? Is a lot of hospitality leaders didn't really think about hospitality as a career. And then once they get into it, they really find a passion for it and a love for it. So fantastic to hear. I came from very similar beginnings, front desk, work your way up. That's what the stories that we love to hear about with this. So let's move on to this incredible property that we're at right now. Had the amazing privilege, like I said, to tour it with you this morning, to show me the grounds. But before we get into talking about specific amenities or the room types, talk to me a little bit about the history of the project and how the Hyde Midtown Miami came to be.
Absolutely. Hyde Midtown Miami is a true gem. It offers an intimate, welcoming atmosphere. Our location couldn't be better. Right in the heart of vibrant city activity and only a 15 minutes drive to the beach. Designed by the renowned architect David Rockwell, the hotel reflects the essence of local art and culture, creating an ambience that resonates with both young professionals and leisure travelers. It is really the only property of its kind in the Midtown area, making a top choice for those looking to truly engage with the lively Miami community.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that incredible location here in a minute, but it really is an immersive atmosphere. I mean, we walk through those lobby doors, everything that you just said about the art, from the art being in the lobby, just the feel and the vibe of this hotel is fantastic, and encourage my entire audience to check it out for themselves. But let's talk about the Hyde brand. Locations all over the world, very fast growing. Maybe share with our Sweet Spot audience who've never stayed at a Hyde before what they can expect from this brand.
Sure. At any Hyde location, the guest experience comes to life through key touch points. Guests can look forward to an experience that goes beyond the typical hotel stay. Hyde is designed for those who appreciate art, culture, and community, just like the one that we're sitting in right now. The moment you step into our expansive art-filled lobby, you'll feel the vibrant energy of the space. We pride ourselves on hosting social events and providing unparalleled amenities. It's all about creating connections here. Hyde is about embracing a fun lifestyle that encourages both relaxation and social connections.
Well, speaking of connections, we are right at an intersection of art and decor. And we went out onto the 7th floor you were able to point to me the design district, where Wynwood was, the airport. I mean, the old adage is location, 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 and you have it right here. Paint a picture that you painted with me right outside of these doors of where everything and how centralized this property is when it comes to the different areas of Miami.
Absolutely, I'll be happy to. Hyde Midtown Miami has an unbeatable location, as I showed you earlier this morning, in the heart of some of Miami's most vibrant neighborhoods. Just steps from the hotel, you can immerse yourself in the colorful murals of the Wynwood Art District and indulge in luxury shopping at the stylish boutiques in the Design District. This neighborhood has so many restaurants, cafes, and even a dog park that I showed you earlier. I'm sure that there's always something exciting to discover. Again, it's all about embracing Miami culture.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's felt through these doors. And a big part of that and a big part of the guest experience is art. And I want to talk about kind of the relationship of art in this hotel, because it seems like it's really ingrained in the hotel experience. You want people to leave these lobby doors and really appreciate the design, the architecture, and the art associated with Hyde Midtown Miami.
I'll tell you, Ryan, a feeling that I got, from the moment that I joined Hyde Midtown Miami, I recognized the immense potential of incorporating art to enrich our guest experience. We wanted something that would not only enhance the attractiveness of the property, but also connect with the cultural excitement of Miami itself. This vision came to life through our collaboration with Stephen Manolis, the founder of the Manolis Projects Gallery, one of South Florida's most renowned contemporary art spaces. After visiting the gallery with my assistant general manager, Robinson Rodriguez, and area marketing manager, Capri Crescio, it became clear that this partnership will be perfect fit for us. The gallery's bold and modern look aligns seamlessly with the creative energy we wanted to foster at Hyde Midtown. The result is the big picture exhibition that you saw in the lobby earlier, a carefully curated collection that invites our guests to experience art as part of their stay. This collaboration has elevated our property, without a doubt, transforming it into more than just a place to stay, but an immersive artistic experience.
Yeah, absolutely. It is an experience. We walked into that lobby, and your eyes, you just can't take your eyes off the incredible art. And I'm sure that this is something that really is a part of the guest experience, and definitely something I wanted to bring up today. Let's talk about some of, we talked about all the things there are to do outside of the hotel, right? We're talking about some of the art inside, but there's also a ton to do with the amenities that you shared with me. I mean, everything. I mean, we've got almost 99% suites at the property, each with a balcony, a giant balcony, mind you, overlooking some green space. You've got a tennis court out there, which was recognized as one of the best tennis courts by Condé Nast. Talk to us a little bit about the amenities that you have here at the Hyde Midtown Miami.
Very fortunate, to be leading a team at Hyde Midtown Miami. We created a home-like comfort that blends perfectly with our upscale accommodations, our suites with stunning floor-to-ceiling windows, and most feature outdoor balconies that offer views of the Miami skyline. We have equipped each guest room with modern conveniences, including a kitchenette and spacious bathrooms with premium bath amenities. One of the highlights of our property is the 7th-floor rooftop area that I took you earlier this morning, which truly feels like a private retreat. Here you can enjoy an Olympic-sized swimming pool surrounded by lush gardens, tennis court, putting green, and our state-of-the-art gym not only features the latest fitness equipment, but also stunning bay views. Salvaje Miami blends global flavors with a creative, fresh approach, serving up the dishes that are as bold, as vibrant as the city itself. Every detail is crafted to make dining an experience to remember.
We were up there at that space that you were talking about, Henry, and it really puts into light all of the things that there are to do at the property, but you can also see everything that you can experience off property. So it's a perfect blend there at this place. at this special hotel. Let's do a little bit a rapid fire, quiz you a little bit on the property. Let's talk about your favorite view at the property, Henry.
Wow, good question. I have quite a few, but I think if I have to pick one, the view from the rooftop pool area, it is absolutely amazing, especially at sunset. Truly a moment to remember while looking out of the Miami skyline.
Yeah, it's so private too. You were telling me, we both walked out on the pool deck, and you're like, it's hard to believe this is on the 7th floor. And it absolutely was. I was like, it's very private, very immersive, really relaxing atmosphere out there. So fun fact about the property. I always love to hear these.
I think that besides the stunning pool that you saw, which is heated all year round, there's not really that many properties here in Miami that have that feature. But we also have a fully equipped tennis court and putting green, which is perfect for active customers. And you mentioned Condé Nast Traveler is one of the top 4 hotels as well in the world.
What about favorite piece of art at the property?
Another hard to pick. You saw our lobby and the many art pieces that we have. And we also have an incredible selection of art from all-star artists in our hotel. If I really have to pick one, it will probably be a piece from my friend, from Stephen Manola's titled Citrus.
One of the cool things, Henry, is that you also change out those pieces of art, right? It's not something that's constant the entire year. You'll actually have different exhibitions within your lobby, correct?
That is correct. Actually, this is the 4th exhibitions that we've done since I got to this hotel. And there's another one coming out for Art Basel pretty soon.
All right. Yeah, we're excited to see it. Henry, as a general manager, I've had the pleasure of sitting down and interviewing a lot of hospitality leaders and general managers, but one of the most important pieces and task of a general manager is really keep a close pulse on your guests, right? You have to know the feedback, the sentiment they're feeling about the experience they have, especially somewhere like this where there's so much to experience, right? As general manager, as they walk out those doors, whether they've immersed themselves in the art, whether they've explored the design district, Wynwood, whether they've gone to the beach, which is, again, just a couple minutes away from this property, what do you hope that they say about their experience at the Hyde Midtown Miami?
I take a lot of pride in my team as well on what the guest feedback is. But for the most part, the guest feedback has been very positive. Many highlight the engaging atmosphere and comfort of our suites and balconies. Our staff engagement and genuine appreciation receives praise consistently as well. Since the hotel opened in 2018, we rank among the top 10 hotels in Miami. In fact, in 2022, we were the #1 ranked hotel in Miami on TripAdvisor. Currently, we rank in the #4 spot. But this achievement is a great testament to our team's dedication and ongoing efforts to enhance the service we provide. But Ryan, Hyde Midtown staff are really the difference makers.
Yeah. I mean, the hospitality was felt when me and my team walked in here. So we really appreciate you hosting us here. We're looking to wrap up here. Any final thoughts before we wrap up, Henry?
Absolutely. I invite you to discover the unique charm of Hyde Midtown Miami firsthand. Our hotel, it's more than just a destination. It's a vibrant, immersive experience that represents the very essence of Miami's culture, creativity, and energy. Whether you're visiting for the art, the atmosphere, or just to unwind, we strive to create moments that are memorable and meaningful. And of course, I encourage you to go to Instagram, find Hyde Midtown Miami, and scroll through our feed. It will give you a taste of the dynamic lifestyle we are so proud to offer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Henry. And yeah, check out Hyde's Instagram, give you a great taste of some of that art that we were talking about today, give you a really good look at the location, some of the award-winning amenities. So thank you so much, Henry, for you and your team being so gracious and letting the Sweet Spot showcase this incredible property here.
No, thank you. Thank you again. We hope to see you again soon.
All right. Thank you so much, Henry. And thank you for listening to The Sweet Spot. We'll talk to you next time.